Hey guys, it's Tuesday on the homestead and we are just hanging out. We're spending time together as a family. We did some weed eating, or I forget what people in the South call it, but we call it weed eating. So the boys weed eated some big long weeds for me in my garden and around my garden and over by the girls' little tree swing, and they trimmed some trees. We're just getting some stuff done, which I always appreciate. They poured concrete today. That's what Brandon does for a living. And so they poured a spring box and some footings for his boss, and they came home and had some time, because a lot of times on concrete days they pour early in the summer and finish quickly. So they had time this afternoon to do some projects around here, which I always appreciate. I haven't done a video in a few days. Usually I do a few over the weekend while Brandon's home to help and upload them during the week, but I kind of crashed on Friday. I've been pushing hard for a little while and I was just exhausted. So I just took a restful weekend, as restful as it gets with a family of 12. But this weekend Brandon and I built this little chicken shelter behind us that I just showed you, just with some leftover fencing and some T-posts we had laying around. They needed more room, and it's still gonna be temporary. We're gonna move that every few days, but there's 20 chickens in there and 2 ducks, so they just need more space than the little tractors we had. And we kind of have a secret up our sleeve. Those little tractors were originally rabbit tractors from Brandon's friend, and we have a 4-year-old, sweet Miss Ellie, is having a birthday coming up, and her brothers want to buy her some bunnies. So we think we might be adding bunnies to those tractors again, which is fun. So I learned something new this weekend. Our potatoes have flowered and have now got fruit on them, but we didn't know what they were. Brandon and I looked at them kind of puzzled, like, oh my goodness, did we plant something else here? Did a weed grow here instead of a potato plant and we've been nurturing a weed? But it's actually potato berries that are growing from the flowers, from where the flowers were on our potato plants. And I looked that up and I thought that was so funny that normally we plant, or we grow our potatoes from seed potatoes, which really aren't seeds at all. They're just clones or clippings, cuttings of the root. And the actual seeds are in those potato berries. And we don't normally plant from those because the seeds will produce a brand new potato variety, which isn't necessarily the hardiest, or it's just a brand new variety. So we usually, as gardeners, plant from the tubers, which continues on as a clone from the original potato that you bought, which I thought was pretty neat. I love it when I learn new nuggets like that. Big family shenanigans. The big brother, that's way too big for the quad, is chasing the little sisters, trying to steal the quad from them. And he can't catch them. In other news in the garden, we had to tear out all of our pepper plants, even the ones that I started from seed, which I'm super sad about. I posted a video not too long ago sharing that our pepper plants had spots all over them, which I thought was leaf spot, which I've learned can also be called blight. I watched a VW Family Farms video recently where Andrea shared that her tomatoes had gotten the leaf spot. And ours had gotten so bad, I tried to salvage it with a homemade spray, but ours had gotten so bad that all the leaves were just dropping off. So I pulled those pepper plants and threw them in our fire pit, and we're gonna burn them probably tonight. So I have a row and a half of empty space, and I can't put peppers back there because when you get leaf spot, it's a fungus. I think it's fungus. But you can't put the same variety of plants. So you can't put tomatoes there, you can't put potatoes there, anything in the same family, you can't put back in those spots for a while. So I am debating on what to put there. If I'm just gonna let the ground rest until we plant our fall crops, which I might do. I think that's what I'm gonna do actually. I think that's what I decided.
It's gonna blow the tires off the rim.
Probably.
Put no air in it.
We also did some major tomato pruning with the help of 20 chickens. Yeah, one of the reasons those chickens are penned up too is because we would let them out during the day to give them free room to run. And they got into our garden. They found our tomatoes and ate nearly all of the tomatoes that had been growing, which is a bummer. But we also trimmed them back quite a bit because we found a bunch of tomato hornworms. So this weekend, the garden kind of got an overhaul. But that's okay, there's still fruit growing, and it taught me a lesson that I invested a lot of hope into this garden, that we were just gonna have this abundance of food, which we do. But I thought I was gonna be able to put a bunch up, and I kind of settled in my heart that this is our learning garden, and I'm not gonna be able to can a bunch of stuff and put a bunch up, but I need to be grateful that we had a garden to grow and that we can eat fresh from this garden every day, which we eat cucumbers already every day. The tomatoes will be ready soon enough. We have squash growing. The sunflowers are gonna bloom soon. So it just settled in my heart and brought a contentness over me that this is a beautiful garden and it's something to enjoy, even though I can't preserve all the things for 12 people.
Put it in here.
No, those are not weeds.
Those?
Those are not weeds. Those are zinnias, Brandon.
I almost pulled your zinnias.
Don't pull the zinnias. Uh-oh, he dropped his binky. Now we're on the binky hunt. Ta-da! We found it! Can you grab it, Birdie? Thank you.
Mom, how it landed on the plant?
I don't know, isn't that funny? Can you put it in his mouth?
Are these too small?
Thank you.
Maybe he...
Are these pickling ones?
I don't know. We can pull them.
I think they get bigger.
They probably would get bigger like zucchini.
Yeah, look, there's one. There's one. So there's about 5 on here. You can probably pick tomorrow or the next day.
Cool beans.
I can't remember. I thought there was some here. Brazilian flowers. Oh yeah, look. One there.
Oh yeah. All right. I'm gonna head in.
Okay. Look right here. I thought this had one too. So.
We got it off
Who did?
yesterday.
Dad, I have to know what to spiky plants.
Spicy ones?
No, spiky.
Spiky?
Yeah.
Oh, I picked that one off there yesterday.
Yes, you did.
No, that too.
I did a brain fart.
Mom, you got a little spicy in light.
A La Prize?
Yeah.
All right, I'll come see La Prize. All right, guys, that's it. That's our quick little homestead update. We are headed in. We're having an easy dinner. It's taco salad. Everybody knows how to make taco salad, but it's quick and easy and cool for hot summer nights. So I thought I'd give you that idea to put in your meal planning notebook. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We so appreciate you being here, and we are so grateful for each and every one of your comments and each and every one of you that subscribe and share our channel. Thank you, and have a really awesome Tuesday. Oh wait, you'll be seeing this on Wednesday, so have a really great Wednesday.
Let's get an onion by the fire pit.
I dropped it. Okay, I'm closing my eyes.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yay! Thank you. Are you gonna lift up the
Blackberries. Sugared blackberries.
sugared blackberries?
But it's super not because we don't have sugar.
Sugared blackberries are the best treat. Just another quick update. Remember that fermented radish mixture we made? It's a hit. It's delicious and everybody keeps sneaking it. We're gonna have some on the side of our taco salad tonight, but just a fair warning, when you open it, it's gross, it stinks, but that's with most fermented food. It's not a hit for everyone. Apparently, it's not a hit for him. All right, guys, thank you again. I hope you have a really great night.